wanted to start by talking about the Life is Pain idiot. I've got a lot of questions. I don't know if you've answered these questions before. It's the cover that people talk about. Can you tell me something about like who the person in that cover actually is or how that photo was taken?
The cover?
Yeah, it's with the girl
Oh, the record.
smoking. Yeah.
That's my mom.
That's your mum?
Yeah, and
Really?
she's pregnant with me in the picture.
Are you serious?
And then she's smoking and she's yelling at my dead dad. He's dead now. Yelling at him to not take a picture of her smoking while she's pregnant with me.
Holy shit. Did you
So
ask your mum for permission for that photo to be used?
no, she loves it though.
She loves it? That's awesome. Is
I
is
mean,
your mum a fan of the music?
no.
What kind of music does your mum listen to?
I mean, I listen to now she listens to like the worst shit ever. Like she used to like the Bee Gees and like Johnny Cash and shit like that. But she showed me
Yeah.
a Kid Rock song one time, and like she's like, I finally understand why you, because she's like totally like the anti like and the anti like, I don't know. She like wants I don't know, dude. Like I don't want to get in my mom's politics, but she used to be like a hippie or what people think they would call a hippie, but they're actually more like more like right wing and like conservative than they would like admit. You know, they're I don't know. All the hippies fucking ended up growing up being square anyway. So,
Have you ever done a cover? Yeah, shout out. Have you ever done a cover that your mum's like approved of or like enjoyed? Because I know you love doing heaps of different covers.
well, I've done covers that. I mean, I did the Meatloaf song,
Oh, true.
and it's all just kind of unabashed with like classic rock and throwing it back to even though like maybe the people that I know and grew up with didn't won't really appreciate it, but I like classic rock, and that's why I did the Meatloaf song. And I do like John Cougar,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But it's just for like my friends and my family. But if other people if other people like Meatloaf now, like that'd be dope. Like
Yeah,
even though he's dead,
I don't think they do. I think younger people only like Meatloaf if it's in the Rocky Horror Picture Show capacity.
yeah. See, like I love the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but
Yeah.
the Bad Out of Hell, that entire album is like legendary.
Yeah, no, Bad Outta Hell is very. It's like the CD you see here in Australia, and all the like vintage like opportunity shops. It's the CD that everyone's returned the most. I feel. I always see Bad Outta Hell.
That's not a Bad Out of Hell too.
Is there two?
I mean, Back into Hell. I mean, whatever. Like the
How
second
many
one.
Bad Out of Hells are there?
Well, there's the first one. It starts off with Bad Out of Hell and it ends with Paradise with a Dashboard Light. And then
Huh.
they have and there's a second album that's Back to Hell or whatever, and that has like that stupid ass song that everybody likes, like "I do anything for love," but we
Yeah.
won't do that right now. But
Yeah, man, I can't say I've got a lot of history on Meatloaf, to be honest with you. Like, I think I've listened to that album once and then I've never listened to it again.
I just like throwing it back to like things that aren't obscure and things that are like widely known. Like I just like rock and roll pretty much.
For sure. What was interesting today when I went through your catalog, I didn't realize just how many fucking albums you have. How do you choose which album goes on like Spotify and shit and which album goes on Bandcamp?
That's kind of a. At first, I didn't choose it because people put it on there without my permission.
Oh,
Uh, but then some other people that I know did it without my permission again. But they they told me about it at least. But yeah, I don't really care about anything being online or anybody hearing any of my music.
really?
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, I put it on Bandcamp for free. Well,
Hmm.
I try to, but Bandcamp makes it so you can't make it free anymore
Really?
because I have so much shit on there.
So that kind of feeling that I guess at least I have as a musician, like I really want my shit to be out there, you know? It doesn't have to be perfect, but I need it to be out. You don't have that feeling per se, like you don't care if people hear it or not at all?
I mean, I put it up there so I could show it to my friends
Mm.
without, because it's hard to like send like dub tapes and give it to my friends and stuff. I put them up there so I could listen to it without having to like like worry about losing it because I'm always between four tracks and different like equipment and stuff. So that if I could put it on the internet and stuff and
Yeah.
have one place for my music, like I mean that's just why I do it. I mean, I used to play with my friends a lot more than I used to now.
Mm.
So now it kind of sucks, and it kind of like lost all of its meaning. But I just
Yeah.
record, so that's all I do. So
Do you do music full time?
like, do I get paid all the time?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I tried. I mean, I would be dope, but shitty, abrasive, all over the place punk rock is not gonna make you any money. And also, like, I'm like not really marketable. But
It's tough,
but
man.
when I start work again tomorrow, I'm going back to my construction job tomorrow, so that's dope.
True. Do you get to choose the music at your construction job?
Uh,
I
I
assume you
did.
guys have like a
I
boombox
mean,
or something.
I haven't been there in like 3 months, but I mean, I bought my own little speaker, so
True.
I listen to Status Quo and shit like that. You know,
Yeah. It's fucking out. What I thought was really interesting is that you have a song called Life is Pain on an album that isn't Life is Pain, right?
yeah,
It's, yeah. Was that song written before the conception of the album that came after? Like, why wasn't that song included on the titled
yeah,
album?
because it's funny.
So you planned it? Is that
It's
what you?
funny to write a song. It's funny and it's confusing to write a song and then name my album after it.
It's amazing. It's like, it gave me a chuckle when I was on the train. I was like, of course.
It's like a hardcore song that nobody actually likes. I haven't probably even played it since I recorded it,
True.
but much like a lot of these songs. But
Yeah. I guess when you have so many songs out, you wouldn't be taking the time to kind of learn all of them unless you're like Fugazi, right?
who's Fugazi?
You own a Fugazi? Nah, you
Oh, I mean
fucking with me.
Fugazi.
Yeah,
Oh, Fugazi.
Fugazi. Pardon my French, Matt.
Fuck, am I in the waiting room or what?
Yeah, feels it. They rehearsed every single song that they ever wrote up until the point that they stopped gigging, basically. So every day they just play every song, which
Well,
is,
when you do it by yourself all the time, like it's hard to when you get people
yeah, I
together.
know. I know. I do feel that. I've transitioned from playing in like a punk band to doing more solo shit. And if like a session musician wants to like get me to play a song, then I'll feel motivated. But by myself, it's hard. It's hard doing everything by yourself, honestly. But I get that. You recorded with Eric Nervous, right? That was it just one album or was it a few?
No, it's just the Life is Pain one.
Yeah. And do you have any fun stories about working with him? Any shenanigans?
I mean, I guess. Uh, Probably not as fun as other people might say, but I mean, no, none that I really want to talk about right now.
Yeah. Do you guys like hang out, go to like Dunkin' Donuts and just like kick it?
No, we're not really friends.
Oh, really? True. And was that
No, he put up. No, Mark Winter put up fucking Eric back in the day. Back like when I was playing with Mark and Coneheads and stuff. And then like I go to his basement. He's like, this kid fucking like loves CCP and like he started a band. He's Amish, which he's not. I don't. He's not Amish. He just lives in like an Amish part of like the state. You know,
right?
he's definitely a fucking weirdo. You know, but no,
Yeah.
yeah. Eric, the Life is Pain thing. That album is just a collection of songs I previously recorded, and then Eric came over and like wanted to like do like a high def thing and make them palatable, I guess, and I guess it worked for people.
Yeah.
But I don't really like that record as much as I like my original demo recordings because I made them at the time when they needed to be made, and
Yeah.
so yeah. But Eric, yeah, I don't know.
You played a festival recently or last year? I don't know. When was the Dog Days Fest? Was that this year or last year?
That's in June.
That's not happened yet. True.
Less bands should play.
Less bands should play. Are there any bands on that lineup that you particularly are keen to meet or play with? I know we had Sextile on the show a few months back. They were cool.
I haven't listened to any of these bands.
Really?
I'm an idiot. I listen to UFO and Status Quo
Interesting.
and Rude Mary Pina.
Exclusively that?
Yeah, I just listen to all music. Everything out now kind of like pretty much just like sucks for the most part.
Wow.
Besides Cruel Sir
Cruel.
and Nancy.
Nancy is an artist.
It's a band.
It's a band called Nancy.
Nancy,
Nancy. I've never heard of Nancy. I'll check them out.
you crazy?
Nancy. You didn't listen to any Fugazi. And Nancy's like a common ass name. How am I gonna listen to Nancy? That's like listening to
I
like.
listen to enough Minor Threat to know that I don't need to listen to Fugazi.
Honestly, that's so fair. I'll give you that. What is it like? How long has Liquid's been a thing for?
It's probably been like 10 years.
And how like what is it exactly that's keeping it? You said it was the one thing you knew how to do, but is there another reason for sort of keeping it going so far?
I mean, I'm not keeping anything going. All I do is record music, and then people ask me to play shows, and then I do what I can to make it happen, and then my friends help me.
True. I guess yeah, I can relate to that as well.
I mean, but then I put on shows myself, and I like to go to shows, and doing punk shows and recording music has always been a constant thing. So I was like a kid. So I mean, there's everyone's older and busy. So like, rather than having like four different bands like I usually would,
Yeah.
I just do it all myself. Instead of waiting for people to show up and show them songs, I just like practice them, and I don't even practice them. I just go down there, I just play, and I don't have to like wait for people or wait for anything.
Yeah, I definitely find I don't know how old you are. Is your age public knowledge? Can you tell me your age?
I'm 35.
Yeah, I'm turning 30 next week, and I definitely have reached the point where it's getting harder to organize anything, you know? Let alone a fucking band. But like, even a coffee in the city. It's impossible, bro. It used to be easy. When we were
Dude,
20, it'd be easy.
I'm in debt like every time I go. Dude, everything just sucks terribly all the time. Like,
What do you mean you're in debt? In debt to who?
I'm in debt to my lawyer. I'm in debt to fucking the electric company. I'm in debt to fucking like everybody. I don't know. It sucks, dude.
I,
Like
I
doing everything
only
right.
I only found out yesterday that you can buy debt off of people. Isn't it called? There's like,
You buy debt?
huh?
You want to buy mine?
I mean, look, I can. I don't have any money, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I mean,
Like,
gotta
if
fight
I
fire
could
with
buy
fire,
your
dude.
debt,
Fight debt with debt.
that's just more debt. Isn't it called a bond when you buy debt? Is that what it is? When you have someone else's debt, you sell bonds?
You're
Isn't
asking me? I can't buy debt. I already got my own, dude.
it? Shit, yeah, you're right. I can't really help you in that department, eh? That shit's difficult. Lawyers are also really expensive. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, and they're useless too. So
Yeah,
they're,
shout out to lawyers. Um, how do you feel about the term? I'm sure you've heard it a million times.
hey, punk.
Yeah, yeah. Do you affiliate with that term? Do you think it's a stupid term?
Do I affiliate with it?
Yeah, like do you feel a part of that term, or do you think it's like a dumb?
I mean, I am affiliated with it somehow, apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
I
some
think
could
it's
say you're like the forefather of that.
the egg punk thing. Well, so we went to Europe, and every time, the thing is, I don't want to like I've already like gone through it, and I've been like a dick about it.
Mm.
We've all talked shit about all these bands a million times, but like I got no problem with people just like playing music, and if they're like influenced by it or whatever, like. But like, the thing is, like, the thing that I don't like is this is like the bedroom kids, the kids that like are fucking doing these bedroom projects, and they don't like actually like go out to shows, and they like I don't know, like because we all grew up to fucking like doing like punk shit, and like none of these kids are like I hate punks, like not saying a punk, but like I don't know, like sitting in your bedroom and making music and about bugs and cheese whiz and shit like that, like zany subjects. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't hit with me. Like, I don't know. Like there's like few bands that like I actually respect that do this shit. Like I feel like a lot of these bands took the money and they ran. Like whereas like the Northwest Indiana is like this shit like shitty little place that nobody cares about. But like I go on and see like these bands like I won't name any, but like a lot of them are making like a very very like big sum of money by playing like the shitty like punk that's not even inspired. It's inspired by people that like were like fucking like stealing and like just skating all the time, and then like these kids just like are like, oh, I'm an artist. I went to art school. and now they're making a shit ton of money. So good for them. But
Yeah.
but as long as it like the other like all these other like kids like just like making that vision projects, I don't got a problem with them. But like I don't know. Uh, the whole egg punk thing I think is stupid because the egg punk is pretty much just like just me and my friend Mark. like like you don't call it egg punk. It's rudimentary peni. It's a mix CD that I gave to my friend Mark, and they started counting.
Wait, actually? So it literally the term came from you.
I didn't I didn't say the term. The term didn't come from me. The term came from the internet, which is like
But you said you had a
uh,
CD that said,
no. I used to skate with Mark, and then fucking like I showed him Screamers and rudimentary peni. He hated punk, and we used to skate all the time. And then he fucking got into it, and then he fucking started Coneheads. I was like, dude, like, but then he started Coneheads as a joke
yeah.
because like it's supposed to sound like the people from that movie.
Yeah. That
Like, have you ever? I watched the movie the other night. I'm like, this shitty ass movie spawns so many terrible bands.
can I just say that movie was the first nightmare fuel that I ever had as a human being, like on this earth. Like the cover to the Coneheads freaks the shit out of me. It still does. It's really bad. It's like my sleep paralysis demon.
Oh, what do you mean? You haven't put like a wreath around your head and like act like you're having sex with somebody, or
I mean, I very well may have
you ever
done
done that?
that, but I've never
Have
done it
you
as
have you ever consumed mass quantities?
mass quantities of what?
They say that all the time. They say that in the movie, dude.
Oh, mass, dude, I told you, I'm scared of the movie. I don't watch that shit.
Oh, so you just turned it off because you're scared of it?
I didn't
Like
even
you're like,
I didn't even turn it on. I didn't buy it. I didn't take it from the store. I would see it in the corner staring at me. The three fucking Coneheads staring at me. Dan
well,
Aykroyd
how'd
and
you?
shit.
Well, what gave you the nerve to put it on?
I never put it on. I still haven't watched it. I'm never gonna watch that movie. It scares the shit out of me.
Well, how are you ever gonna understand egg punk if you can't watch the
Yeah, I need to go back to the source
gonna watch the
material.
movie? If you watch
Egg-
the movie, you'll be like, it's out of my control. you'd be like, you're like, oh, I get it now. Yeah, the
yeah,
whole band was a fucking joke, but there's a bunch of joke bands like
yeah,
hanging out,
but
Jack.
But even there was definitely something about it though. Like you said before, that a lot of like egg punk bands or like the ones now are singing about bugs and shit. And I agree. Like people aren't singing
They
about
all got one about bugs.
yeah. And I'm not really a bugs guy, but you know whatever. It's whatever. People can enjoy what they want to enjoy, and like you said, make whatever they want to make. But
People enjoy bugs.
some people enjoy bugs. Some people
I don't
don't.
believe it though.
That's why insecticide exists. You know, if everyone enjoyed bugs, we wouldn't be killing them.
Insect. I don't kill bugs. Do you kill bugs?
Nah, I mean, I think I have killed bugs in the past, but like not for fun, like But
What do you mean? Why would you kill them otherwise?
yeah, literally, there's no other reason.
For sport?
Yeah, but like, okay, I'm trying to unpack this. But the thing is, like, when I listened to Coneheads for the first time, going back to the YouTube algorithm, and when I listened to Liquids for the first time, also YouTube algorithm, there was something I could connect with the music that felt real. There was an element of grit to it. I guess maybe from like the punk side of things, maybe the community side of things that you were talking about, like going to the shows and being there and being amongst it. And maybe there is this disconnect now with like modern, egg punk synths where it's very much more self-centered, in a way. I don't mean that in terms of like recording. I mean that more in like going out and like, I feel like even the fact that when you said Coneheads, like the idea that it was coming from the screamers and stuff, like all that stuff felt like we were like progressing in some way, Whereas now it feels like we're stuck in like a feedback loop somehow. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Well, all I can say is this: is that the Conehead stuff was my friend Mark recording music, and he's a musical genius, and he can make any music he wants.
mm,
And then he tapped into that shit, and then yeah, but he's just like none of it. Nobody ever did it to make money or be popular. I made my shit, but then the thing about all this like egg punk shit is that there's always some doctoring or like way too many effects. Like even the Conehead shit was like sped up.
mm.
Like it wasn't like Mark recorded like pretty much all the CCTV and Conehead stuff, but he would speed it up and like pitch shift it.
Right.
Make it, like, faster, and then he got me to play drums. But then the liquid stuff, which is like what I do, it's just me. Like I don't speed anything up, and I just play.
Yeah, but
And all the songs I write are mostly about hating yourself, hating things around you, or it's just it's literally like there's like very little amount of themes. Mostly it's all hate. So,
yeah,
and
there
I think
is.
anybody can, but like anybody can like relate to like most of the shit because I don't really think I'm that different than anybody else. So if you can understand the words,
Well, that's the thing
you
is
probably
like,
can.
one of my favorite authors, I don't know if this is applicable, but like Charles Bukowski, whether you love him or hate him, I personally like Bukowski.
Oh, you did Fight Club, right?
Nah, that's Chuck Palahnuik. You know what you're fucking doing. You're a smart lad. You know what you're doing.
No, I don't, dude.
I'm trying to.
I swear to God, I thought
Nah, you
I
don't.
think
There's no
a Charles
fucking way you
Bukowski book.
thought Bukowski wrote Fight Club, dude.
No, he did Haunted, right?
He didn't do shit, dude. He did a bunch of books and some poems. He
The
didn't
book.
do a fucking movie, dude. Oh no, he did
That's
a
what I'm talking about.
he wrote Barfly with Mickey Rourke. That's the only thing he did. He's not a movie guy. He's a book guy.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. He's a book guy.
He's a book guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but he did Haunted, and he did fuck. I just picked up one of his books earlier.
no, that's Chuck Palahnuik. That's the guy from Fight Club, dude.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Haunted's about the guy who puts a carrot up his butt and loses it. That's
Let's
the
think of the guy that he swims to the bottom of a hot tub or something and gets his ass like gets his
yeah, yeah,
intestines
yeah,
sucked
yeah.
out.
That's the guy from Fight Club. Um,
Okay, so you're talking about some other guy?
I'm talking about some other guy. This is a guy who became popular when he was around like 65 or something, and he wrote about just like,
Oh, Naked Lunch.
no, that's you know who wrote that. You know that's not Bukowski. Naked Lunch, Burroughs. That's
Oh, Chuck
the
Burrows.
yeah, Burroughs is the guy who did Naked Lunch. Is it? Or is it? Yeah, it is. It is. Burroughs is yeah, but I mean we
I
could
don't think you've
spend,
done research.
huh?
I think you need to do some research, man.
I think you need to.
You're talking about you want to hit me
You're
up talking
spending
about
too much
authors.
time watching Coneheads. Like I.
I spent exactly 1 hour and 20 minutes watching it, and not a second more. I watched the whole thing though.
Every day? Do you watch it once or?
I watched it at my brother's place the other night. I had nothing else better to do.
True.
And I was like, yeah, let's put on Coneheads. And I was like, damn, this movie fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's not a good movie.
Makes me
Yeah,
laugh though.
yeah. No, it's. I actually might actually watch that instead of the Scorsese slup, that I was watching. But so I also wanted to ask you a few more questions. I mean, I feel like we've definitely touched on on how we all feel about it.
I think egg punk is a stupid term, and I think people should stop like copying bands and be more have more inspiration or have more
Okay,
influence than
yeah,
inspiration.
I 100% agree, and I
No more.
think that what both you and your
Art.
friend were doing when it comes to like music was you were being yourselves, like you weren't trying to do anything like copy anyone else, and it's interesting
What would
because
anybody else? I mean, what would everyone's gonna be themselves? Like
yeah, that's true, but there's
we
definitely
do
I
it in
feel
a
like
special way. Though.
a way to like tap into yourself that feels more organic, than just like I like this person's riff and sound. I'm gonna recreate it. Although, don't get me wrong, that can lead to great things. But
It's
my,
not. It's rock and roll, dude. That's the only
it's
reason why
whatever.
anybody likes any of this shit is because it's all of it is based on classic rock and roll. Like
Yeah,
it's not like fucking like abrasive fucking D beat shit. Like it's always got some kind of like it's always got a backbeat to it. It's like you can always dance to it. It's not like it's like untangible for
Mm.
people. Like, oh, this music is so crazy. It's literally three chords most of the time. With if you can shake your ass to it, then people are gonna like it. Like and
yeah.
like, but I don't know. But whatever. I don't know.
But
Egg punk.
even what you were saying with the sped up voice, a lot of people are like putting filters and shit on their voice and going all kooky with it. But speeding up your voice isn't necessarily that either, Like that's still your natural voice. It's just quicker, I assume. I don't know if you ran it through fucking like filters or whatever.
No. That's the thing that is I mean, like it doesn't matter when like we would play live because I would have to play fast anyways.
Mm.
But Mark would just sing like higher, like, but he would like speed up. He wouldn't speed up his voice. Usually, he wouldn't speed up maybe, but like usually it was the instruments.
Yeah, right. Cool.
That's why everything has
That's
like this
sick.
like weird like when you like pitch shift like drums and guitar, like it has like this like otherworldly kind of sound to it, and that kind of lended itself to the Coneheads, etc. Even though I'm not really trying to fucking talk about Coneheads forever
Mhm. Yeah. No,
or
for
anything,
sure.
but like I mean he's not gonna fucking like answer. This is the only like questions I've ever answered from anybody besides like usually I just deny it or like not talk to anybody, but whatever. I'm getting a lot of shit from people, and I feel like I need to set the record straight. So
True.
even though this isn't really helping that.
I appreciate
uh,
it anyway, though.
Uh, do the guys that are responsible for the being the forefathers of what's called egg punk, are they proud of it? Do they like it? Nah, don't really care. I just want to pay. I just want to pay my rent.
When you were saying before about like hate, is hate a prevailing emotion in your life? You know, do you have an equal amount of hate and love?
Well, you want to know what? I'm looking into therapy, but no, dude, I got. Well, that's so that's like kind of like that's why the title of that record is called "Life Is Pain Idiot." Pretty
Yeah.
much all of these songs, like every song that like I write in the or I do, it's like I'm just writing in a diary, pretty much.
True.
And like I don't really hide anything from anybody because I mean I feel like it's all pretty like pretty trite, like themes and stuff like that. So I just put whatever I want, whatever I'm thinking about, or but it's called Life Is Being an Idiot because like dude, life is fucking horrible, dude. But then like things happen to where like you're kind of like something happens to where like you feel good again. So it's kind of like a positive kind of title,
Mm,
and then having my mother on the cover is like she's pregnant with me and she's pissed, with like I don't know. There's some kind of like meaningful thing here, but
for
like
sure. Absolutely.
but yeah, but the underlying theme is mostly just me talking to myself. But maybe it resonates with other people because I'm telling myself like like you're a piece of shit. Like there's just many songs about regret and a lot of them are turning into like love songs like they're getting popular, but like some of them are also about like people I hate, and some of them are about like things I like skateboarding or
Mm.
like playing music with my friends and stuff. But yeah, but most of it's all negative. So
Do you feel like that, given the state of the US right now, do you feel like the music is going towards an even more negative direction? Or do you feel like punk is more necessary now than it has been, over the last like 10 years?
I don't think that anything going on in the world, uh, who gives a fuck about punk and what music people are playing? like, how is it affecting punk rock music? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up, dude. Does it like? Is it affecting the music? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not making it any better. Like what? Like, I remember like people were like Donald Trump got elected, like hardcore is gonna like kick ass. No, guess what? It didn't. But
Yeah. I guess maybe those two
like,
things aren't as intertwined as we think they are.
I mean, music and our country being like a fucking pile of fucking shit, a bunch of like fucking privileged crybabies, and a bunch of fucking pussy ass fucking Americans. Yeah, I don't think that whatever music anybody's playing, I don't really care because it pales in comparison to like what people like what's actually happening. People like, oh, you want to go write a song about like ice and stuff like that, but then your neighbors can just snatch out the street. Like your fucking little dumbass song ain't gonna help your neighbors. So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it could if you want to, but yeah, I don't really like. Yeah, dude, I don't think that music can be music inherently like is ineffective. What's your question? Is punk better?
Yeah, I don't know if better is the right word, but maybe punk music and community, and like gigs and like hardcore and just like those kinds of scenes. Maybe that sense of community through punk would be stronger if people realize that like just protest music in general and protests in general. I don't know if
Protest
it's
music?
effective, but I just mean like, I don't know. Just yeah, what's the alternative, Using sound, to bring people together as opposed to just
Well, I mean,
isolation.
like people. I mean, well, people like there's like some like geo like around here people have raised a lot of money for like the immigrant bonds, like out here in the Midwest immigrant bond, like people that get like detained by ICE or like had to like fucking pay for a lawyer, like or get out or get bonded, anything like that. Like people have been like coming together and like putting on shows and raising a lot of money,
Mm,
for
yeah, that's cool.
that. But that's always been the thing with plus that. But then like at the same time like or especially in Chicago, like there's always like a political like like uh like node going on because like Chicago was always like very in the 90s and 2000s like everyone was very like into activism, like food out bombs, like anti, like all these, like there's always like fucking like pamphlets and shit at shows. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, I don't know. People have been raising money, and that's all you can really do. I mean,
yeah,
I don't. Is punk getting better? No. Is music getting better? No. Music's not getting better, but I mean, it's cool that people can use it to. That's why punk is cool, because like people like always like they're like the moral and the moral high ground, but it helps people. So
yeah, yeah. I agree.
punks are the superheroes of the planet. Just so you know.
The superheroes on the planet. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, well, like you ever
I
seen
can dig
Captain
it.
Planet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can dig it.
yeah,
Well,
we're the best.
my Zoom subscription, which I thought I was a Zoom Pro user, but apparently I'm just a Zoom user, has one
So,
minute and 9 seconds left. So
all right,
not
it's
to
not
keep
going too well.
not to no, this has been good. Usually I go for
Are
longer,
you gonna
but
animate this?
I'm gonna animate like 30 seconds to a minute of it. Yeah, I want to pick a section and do it. But before the thing dies, do you have anything you want to say to the people of Australia, real quick? You have like 30 seconds.
I can't wait to see you.
Okay. Thank you, Matt, so much for coming on the show. It's been fun chatting to you.
Thank you. Thanks for lifting me up.